Today, 22nd December, the birth anniversary of great mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan. Srinivasa Ramanujan Ayangar, born on 22nd December 1887. He was an Indian mathematician who lived during the British rule in India. Though he had almost no formal training in pure mathematics, he made substantial contributions to mathematical analysis, number theory, infinity series, and continued fractions, including solutions to mathematical problems then considered insoluble. Ramanujan initially developed his own mathematical research in isolation. According to Hans Isaac, he tried to interest the leading professional mathematicians in his work, but failed for the most part. What he had to show them was too novel, too unfamiliar, and additionally presented in an unusual way. They could not be bothered, seeking mathematicians who could better understanding his work. In 1913, he began to pursue partnership with the England mathematician G.H. at the University of Cambridge, England. Recognizing Ramanujan's work as extraordinary, Hardy arranged for him to travel to Cambridge. In his note, Hardy commented that Ramanujan had produced groundbreaking new theorems, including some that defeated me completely. I had never seen anything in the least like them before, and some recently proven but highly advanced result. During his short life, Ramanujan independently compiled nearly 3,900 results, mostly identities and equations. Many were completely novel, his original and highly unconventional results, such as Ramanujan prime, Ramanujan theta function, partition formulae, and Mach theta functions have opened entire new area of work and inspire a vast amount of further research. Nearly all his claims have now been proven correct. The Ramanujan Journal, a scientific journal, was established to publish work in all areas of mathematics influenced by Ramanujan, and his notebook containing summaries of published and unpublished results have been analyzed and studied for decades since his death as a source of new mathematical ideas. As late as 2011 and again in 2012, researchers continued to discover that mere comments in his writing about simple properties and similar outputs for certain findings were themselves profound and subtle. Number theories resulted that remained unsuspected until nearly a century after his death. He became one of the youngest fellow of the Royal Society and the only second member and the first Indian to be elected a fellow of Trinity College, Cambridge. Of his original letter, Hardy stated Cambridge. Of his original letters, Hardy stated that a single look was enough to show they could have been written only a mathematician of the highest caliber. Comparing Ramanujan to mathematical geniuses such as Euler and Jacobi. A deeply religious Hindu, Ramanujan credited his substantial mathematical capacities to divinity and said the mathematical knowledge he displayed was revealed to him by family goddess Namagriteya. He once said, "An equation for me has no meaning unless it expresses a thought of God." In mathematics, there is a distinction between insight and formulating or working through a proof. Ramanujan proposed an abundance of formulae that could be investigated later in depth. G.H. Hardy said that Ramanujan discoveries are unusually rich and that there is often more to them than initially meets the eye. As a byproduct of his work, new directions of research were opened up. Srinivasa Ramanujan died aged 32 in Madras on April 26, 1920. His death was most likely caused by the hepatic amoebiasis caused by liver parasites common in Madras. That was the wonderful thing about Ramanujan. He discovered so much and yet he left so much more in his garden for other people to discover. Let me remember the great mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan on his birthday anniversary. Thank you.